Get yourselves ready now, because we're about to see a big tussle now between these riders. The United States of America, Kelly Gatlin, Chloe Dygert, Kimberly Guise, Jennifer Valente. Up against Amy Cure, Ashley Akudinoff, Alexandra Manley and Rebecca Wysack. The American team slightly quicker in the last round, 4:18.716 to Australia's 4:20.041. In Rio, in the Olympic Games, it was Great Britain who won ahead of the United States of America. 3 members of this United States of America team were those silver medalists. Australia, of course, a disappointing Rio after that terrible crash just before the racing started. We never got to find out how good they were going to be. In 2016, the United States were the champions. Australia, the champions in 2015. Australia have a great record in this. Can they now bring home the gold to go with the men's gold that they got earlier on today? So we're underway in this team pursuit. I got asked just a moment by Committed as to the size of the chain rings and things on here. You'd be amazed the size of the gears that these women ride on these team pursuit bikes. Huge gears. So let's see, as things settle down, what the schedule is. And of course the American squad with Chloe Dygert. She's the rider you can see in the different helmet to everybody else. She does massive turns on the front when they start to pile on the pressure. So the minute you see Chloe Dygert on the front doing big laps, then you'll know exactly what is going on. Rebecca Wysack, the individual pursuit world champion, peels off on the front for the Australian team. It was Kelly Gatlin that time who was leading the charge. On the front now for Australia, wearing number 2 is Amy Cure. Such a tremendous bike rider. Amy Cure riding 4 events here. And the United States still up by 0.861. But the coach in the middle not too concerned right now. Now Australia being led here by Alex Manley. What a great addition to this team she is. The American team now being led by Chloe Dygert. The critical moment will come in the 3rd kilometre. So on the front right now for Australia, Alex Manley still doing a big turn. Chloe Dygert now is turning up the pressure. Going through on the front for Australia, Kelly Gatlin. But Australia don't look at all concerned. They're riding to a schedule. And the USA now still very slightly ahead, but Australia are coming back to put this American team under pressure. This is looking like a great performance. The world record is a 4:10.236, and both these teams are capable of going somewhere close to that time if the conditions were right. 0.157 now. Australia with 4 riders. The USA now lose a rider, and yet again it is the same rider they drop, which is not a surprise. Kimberly Guise drops out of the group. So it's down now to how much the Australians have got left in the tank, and they're really starting to pile on the pressure. Australia just 0.013 down in this contest as we head towards the important 3,000 metres point. Chloe Dygert putting in a huge turn on the front now for the United States of America. This is the moment where Chloe Dygert starts to put the pressure on, and normally it's the time they crack the other team, but Australia now go ahead. Australia picking up this tempo. 2:59.555. We're coming up to the 3,000 metre point, and Chloe Dygert's big turns are not making an impact. Well, they do now. 0.113 is the point as we go through the 3,000 metres point. Who is going to take this? United States of America just ahead now. This is so close between these two teams. Dygert has done a massive turn. Australia 0.002 down. We're getting towards the end of this race. Has Chloe Dygert got anything left in the legs? She now puts the pressure on yet again. A huge turn being done by the Australian team as they lose a rider. Now they're going for gold. Australia go ahead by 0.34, 0.586 now for Australia. Can the United States of America come back? I'm not sure that they can. 0.541, the gap is stabilised. This is going to be a pure race for the finishing line. One lap of racing to go. Dygert now gets on the front for the United States. Is she going to tow her team to the gold medal? At the line it's 0.412. She brings it back to 0.126. It literally is a sprint for the finishing line. Who's going to take it? On the line. Oh, the United States of America. Chloe Dygert tows her team to the victory. 4:19, 4:13. What an incredible ride by Chloe Dygert of the United States of America. Just when the team went behind, she got on the front and she literally towed her team to victory. 4:19, 4:13 to 4:19, 8:30. You don't get a much better team pursuit than that. What a race by the Australians and the United States of America. You have to applaud and admire both those teams. That was absolutely edge of your seat stuff. The Australians and the Americans sprinting for the finishing line. What a turn by Chloe Dygert. That was the difference on the line. The Australians were 0.4 up with a lap to go. Absolutely incredible.
The stars are over there.
Chloe Dygert did a massive turn to bring the race back to the Americans, and then the Australians went ahead and somehow she still had it in the legs to bring home the gold. She literally towed the entire team back across. She's finished. She can't even stand up. Wow, what an absolutely incredible performance. Chloe Dygert has got terrible, terrible cramp. .419, 4:13 to the USA, 4:19, 8:30 to the Australians. It literally was a sprint on the last lap.